Hey everyone, this is unlyricallyrics here, and today I am going to take you through the first part of Firewatch. I've decided to do a walkthrough of it because when I first got it I did not beat it because of the bug that plagued my game. I do have a video on my channel. I believe it's the very first video I uploaded to my channel of a game-breaking bug. And it was, I believe it occurred pretty late in the game, and I kind of got discouraged. But that happened a few months ago, and I'm ready to finally beat this game because it's a good game. From what I played of it, it's a brilliant game. So I'm excited, to get back in it and actually play it through and beat it this time. I'm gonna make a few saves this time, just in case. But yeah, let's get into it with a new game. If I continue, of course, it's going to go to that save, and that's the game breaking bug save, of course. So I'm gonna go to 3, and we're gonna start a new game here. And I am excited to replay this. It's been a while. And hopefully most of it feels pretty fresh. I see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. What's your major? You're pretty. If I was drunk, I'd still be like, yo, what's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like cures. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool. You reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn? You ask. She says, definitely. Where did you hurt your feelings? She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Damn, I'm good. Pick up my backpack. It looks like a penis. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 309. Apparently there's nothing valuable in the truck. I'm sorry, in the backpack. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Pick the beagle and she names him Bucket. Adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Yeah, definitely gonna go with the beagle here. Bucket's a good dog and a good name. And a week later, you totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. You would like that. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that the parents are hitched. You're absolutely right, baby. I really like these graphics. The art animation is just amazing. When you live with bears, do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Okay. (1980). It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. I don't want to ignore her, so I get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Aww. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you like a French girl on the Titanic. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Very nice. Great success. Two Forks Lookout Tower. I'm sorry, 8 more miles? Damn. (1982). During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Oh, this motherfucker right here. Fuck the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I beat his goddamn face in. You don't kick bucket, you motherfucker. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp like orange juice. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Kick my fucking dog. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Motherfucker, kick my dog. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I can't convince her not to take the job. I mean, that's kind of fucked up, right? If she wants to do it, she should do it. So I agree. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do that if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. Yeah, exactly. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember. She had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. He said, maybe you guys should talk to someone. Take macaroni and drink water. Ooh, I think that, should probably talk about that. That's, yeah. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Holy shit. But decided to keep it a secret for now. So pretty. Bucket is getting older. Juliet comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. And after 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. It's a mood killer. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. This is sad. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. So to move her into a full-time care facility, you determine to take care. Oh man, I don't want to make this decision. I have to. I think last time I picked the care facility, so I'm gonna do this one. This is beautiful scenery, though. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look, a moose. Or is that a deer? I don't know. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. Holy shit. Whew. I can't put a chair in front of the door. That's kind of fucked up. You go to the same bar at the Bourne Inn of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at the DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but tell your sister-in-law, Susan. And you left your wife locked in the fucking room because you put a chair in the door. Julia's parents take the next plane for Australia. They can't believe your state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You'll say you'll visit soon. A few years go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a jab. You take it. Does this job include watching some fire? Okay. Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in. I know you're there. Your lights are on. Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
Fine. Yeah, pine cone. Walkie-talkie. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's me.
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom, nobody back home can stand you. That's pretty accurate.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll kill again.
Very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
The hell? Wait, what just happened? I think I was too busy playing with my pine cone to,
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh,
Yeah, Jesus, I guess this was 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
nope.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those
West.
fucking fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. The closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
Alright, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code
pretty simple.
Smart.
Shut up.
Alright guys, this is going to be the end of part 1. I already say it's okay. This is going to be the end of part 1. I just, I don't want to let the gameplay go on for too long. I'm still trying to figure out what would be the best time for gameplay walkthroughs like this, like parts and everything. Would it be 15 minutes? Would it be 30 minutes? 20 minutes? 23.5 minutes? You know, I don't know what the ideal time for everyone is. If you guys watch this, I mean, just let me know, like, what's your ideal time? Would it be 30 minutes? I'll let this go on a little bit longer. Would it be 15 minutes? I'll make it a little bit shorter. You know, if this was the perfect time, I'll make it whatever this is. Anyway, just thank you so much for watching. This is it's such an amazing game. It's all coming back to me now, how amazing it is. And I definitely fully plan on beating it this time. And I'm gonna make a couple different saves throughout the game just in case, because I don't want that thing to happen with the whole game-breaking bug issue to happen during this run. But yeah, I fully plan on beating it this time around, and hopefully you guys will join me for that, because it's a great game. If you can't experience it for yourselves, then you should definitely experience it through me on YouTube, or through YouTube, I don't know how, whatever. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope I will see you in the next part. Farewell.